first race of the first round of the playoffs has already been trouble for many drivers. We saw issues with Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson. Eric Jones gets the win and plays the playoff spoiler, but it didn't come without consequences to Chase Elliott. He bumped down to 9th. He was sitting at P1. He's now only 14 points to the good. Kevin Harvick and Daniel Suarez switched positions. Daniel Suarez is now 2 above the elimination line, whereas Kevin Harvick is now 13 below. But Kyle Busch, I don't know if he's happy, mad, irritated. I don't know what he is, but here's what he had to say following his troubles at Darlington.
Engine broke. So just unfortunate circumstances for us tonight. The guys did a great job, brought a really fast M&M's Toyota Camry. Just real proud of the effort and all the stuff that the guys have done and gone through with just all the news and everything going on through the year. They've dug in, they've never given up, and they continue. So just had a great car and don't come out with anything to show for it. That's what I really, really hate about it. The sun will come up tomorrow.
All right, Casey. Well, the sun will come up apparently tomorrow for Kyle Busch, and this morning the sun did come up, so he was right. But these playoff drivers, the points deficit is just so hard to tell right now because of how close they are. But if you don't fire off on all cylinders for these opening races, I mean, you're out after the round of 16.
I don't know that we can be talking about drivers with huge detriments or having to climb out of a bad points position, because everybody's going to have problems throughout the playoffs. It's not going to be, I think, one team or a couple teams that continuously. We're going to see everybody across the board have some sort of issues. That's just how it goes when we go playoff racing. And you look at Logano. He's the best on the playoff board right now, plus 38. That's not a huge buffer. And then at the very bottom, Kevin Harvick, the last spot is only minus 13. Those are points that can be easily made up in stages. And so I don't even think we can be talking about huge detriments, because I don't know that we're going to see it, at least in these first couple of rounds. It's going to be pretty level playing field, I think, through the course of the playoffs.
Yeah, we talked about it for the last week, ever since the field has been set. There is more parity, and it's more level than it's ever been. So it's not, we're not going to get those huge swings where, oh, that's a bad race, you're out. Thanks for playing. Come back next year. We're not going to get that, because you're going to be able to make those up with stage points. You're going to be able to make them up during the course of one single race. I mean, we see huge swings in the course of one race. And I agree. Everybody's going to have trouble. And that's going to be the issue this year. The guy that wins when we get to Phoenix is the team that puts themselves in the best position and doesn't have that catastrophic day and has good, solid pit stops. They don't have to be the best. No pit road penalties. You can't beat yourself, because that's what it's going to come down to. It's so even that you're going to beat yourself more so than you get beat.